Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN, he's been beset by injuries in his first couple of seasons. But when Dante Stallworth is truly healthy, look out. We'll see him in action in this one. Bills, Saints. Straight ahead.
While the teams are out on the field getting loose, the fans are filing in and finding their seats for the game. Hello, folks. I'm Dan Stevens, welcoming you to the Louisiana Superdome. With me, as usual, is analyst Peter O'Keefe. Peter, looking at the players on the field, one stands out, and he plays at cornerback.
I think I know to whom you're referring, Dan. He's one of those players who can change the whole complexion of a game.
Okay, we'll keep our eye on him as the game progresses, but first, the coin toss.
I choose tails.
Tails it is.
We'll see.
John Carney kicking off for the Saints.
The ref gets the signal,
It's
and
time
we're
for
set.
Saints football.
Carney boots the opening kickoff. Number 19 downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Bills get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Fred Thomas had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down.
Ball at the Bills' 20-yard line.
Moulds goes in motion. Bledsoe unloads this one to the left. It's intercepted. Tackled at the 32.
Jay Bellamy does a nice job picking off the pass there. He's got it, and he gets a little more with that nice little run back.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Saints are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 32-yard line. Horn reels in the football, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more. McAllister barges off right guard and chews up about 4 on the play.
Bruce McAllister has some big numbers. 6'1", 221. Man, that's a lot of running back. The defenders who try to tackle him find out just how much real quick.
Second and 6. Ball at the 7.
McAllister goes in motion. Gets the call on second down and heads left. Tackled hard at the 3.
Lawyer Malloy with the tackle.
Third down, 2 yards to
Ball
go.
at the 3.
Ground or air threat here. Let's see what they do, Dan.
Brooks lopes this one to the end zone, and it's intercepted.
London Fletcher shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Bills stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. The 28.
I'm coming now.
Check out the interception here on the replay, Dan. Watch how he reacts to get in the ball's path. Nice. That's how you make the INT, baby.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Saints were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at the 28-yard line. Brooks zings it to the right side, and he connects at the 20. And he stopped right there.
Jerome Payton nabbed the pass without any challenge whatsoever from the defense. When you're that open, every quarterback in the league can get it to you.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second down, just a single receiver on the field. Chews up 4 yards, and that brings up first down.
Hey guys, covered this before. You know the plan, you know what to do. Stick to the plan.
Brooks looking to the right side, and it's caught just barely past the markers for a first.
Joe Horn had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch. Check that out. Those last year numbers are solid. Lots of scoring opportunities right here, Dan. Excellent back, a sure-handed receiver, and an accurate quarterback.
Kelsey sacks him way back at the 10. Second down, one man back.
Ball at the 10-yard line.
Fletcher tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
London Fletcher not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
And as far as tackles go, this was a pretty good one. He had this one lined up from the get-go.
Well, you kids at home, if you're thinking about playing D, that's exactly what you want to do.
Vincent makes the hit in the backfield at the 13. That will bring up 4th and goal.
Troy Vincent executed a beautiful backfield tackle there to back him up. An awesome hit.
3 stops in a row. What a defensive stand.
That's big-time play right there.
4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. They take the lead.
John Carney puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Carney kicks this one away. Number 19 catches it back at the 2. Tackled at the 25.
Number 19 received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Bills have turned the ball over the past 2 times out. They need to hold on to it as they start this drive at their own 25-yard line. McGahee throws right up the middle and heads upfield, hammered down at the 33.
Willis McGahee stayed with his blockers on that last one, and it paid off big time. You know, Dan, it's always good to have a wingman or two.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
McGahee will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up third down.
Derek Rogers was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They managed to hold them behind the line of scrimmage, but they have another shot at it coming up.
Third and short. Let's see if they can come up with another big stand.
Reed goes in motion. Bledsoe throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught at the 34. Knocked out of bounds at the 35. That will bring up first down. And that'll do it for quarter number one. The Saints with a small lead, 3-0.
Four receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Flat and picks up 4 on the play.
Pass complete.
Drew Bledsoe threw a nice pass
with
past the
the
coverage and got the completion. Tough throw, but an accurate throw.
They move the ball, and it will be second down.
2nd and 6. Ball at the Bills' 39-yard line.
Bledsoe throws a bullet to the flat, and the catch is made for a gain of a couple.
Drew Bledsoe really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad. Up to now, he's got 8 yards and 2 interceptions.
Third down, 2 wideouts on the field. Takes it across the line and is dropped short of the markers. That will bring up fourth down.
Bucky Jones brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
And at the end of that play, Peter, it goes to show you what leverage and good positioning can do when it comes to making the tackle.
Yeah, and you know, Dan, that's especially important when you're outmatched on strength. That's a good play there.
Norman takes the long snap and punts it away.
Return of 8
Stopped at the 23.
Michael Lewis did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Saints have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their own 23-yard line.
Check, Gray, 44. Check, Gray, 44.
Pathon goes in motion. Spikes tackles him behind the line of scrimmage. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
All right? You all right? Check this out. You see this right here?
All right?
Feel this?
All right?
It hurts.
Right there, right there.
You're gonna be all right, man. You're gonna be all right.
Let me help you.
Come on. You gotta get. Come on. I need
You gotta get back to
this.
us.
Come on, let's go. You gonna be all right to play?
I see you,
Second
Joe.
down, 3 wideouts in the
Ball
game.
at the Saints' 22-yard line.
Brooks throws a big high lob, and it's not
Pass is
reeled
incomplete.
in. Incomplete.
Deuce McAllister
Let's go
was
back
the
and
intended
revisit that
receiver.
last tackle in the
Izell
backfield.
Reese
Great
with the coverage.
stop.
Well, no question about it, Dan. Takeo Spikes is one of those guys that attacks the ball like it called his mother a name. Let me
Third
tell you,
and 10.
this guy can really lower
Ball
the
at the
boom
Saints'
on you.
22-yard line.
It's intercepted. Brought
Interception.
down at
Bills.
the 27.
Izell Reese knows he doesn't have a shot at it unless he jumps for it. And man, he timed it perfectly. Could give his receivers a few tips about mid-air receptions.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Bills haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at the 27-yard line. McGahee takes the handoff and heads wide right. Finally gets out of bounds at the 11. That will bring up first down. Breaks free.
Willis McGahee works it to the outside and gets a huge gain. That's a great play, great execution. Let's have another look. Yep, got past the marker and eventually runs out of bounds.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Ball at the 11.
Hauls it in right side, and he picks up 9.
Eric Moulds took on triple coverage and came away with a phenomenal catch.
That'll be his first catch of the game after being shut out the entire first quarter. This is a bit of a slow start for him.
Yeah, it is, Dan, but he will see the ball more and more as the game goes on.
McGahee takes it for his 5th carry and gets in for the score.
This is a nice run here. And when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
He gets the TD and a little congratulations from his teammates.
It's well-deserved, Dan.
Ryan Lindell to attempt the extra point. Brian Moorman holding.
Now the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Lindell kicks it off. Stecker fields the kickoff at the 1. Stopped at the 31.
Aaron Stecker was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
Good work out there, man.
All right, yeah.
The Saints could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at the 31-yard line. Falau goes in motion. No dice, and it falls incomplete. Spikes had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Susie Culver has a report. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. I managed to get a word with the team doctors. They said he's suffering from a hyperextended elbow. They're trying to find a brace that will mitigate the pain, but nothing seems to be working. They're listing his return as doubtful. Back to you, fellas.
As always, we'll hope for the best up here in the booth. Thank you, Susie. Brooks lobs this one way over the middle, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Joe Horn was the intended receiver. Nate Clements with the
Dan,
coverage.
this is why I love this game so much. Just look at all this stuff going on down there. Great moves, big hits, shrewd coaching, everything's going on. These are the kind of plays that make football the greatest game in the world, hands down.
Third down from the shotgun.
Ball at the Saints, 31-yard line.
McAllister goes in motion. Adams knocks it down at the line, incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Sam Adams anticipated where the pass was headed, and he knocked it down. Razor-sharp reflexes there.
The defense forces fourth down, and even if they had completed the
It
pass,
still would have been short.
Yes.
You have to run those routes farther in that situation.
Berger lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Berger gets the snap and punts it away. Number 19 gets it at the 25.
Return of 10.
Tackled at the 36.
Number 19 racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Bills are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at their 36-yard line. Will bring up second down.
With the tackle.
Willis McGahee had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Second down with a split backfield.
Second and 9. Ball at the Bills' 36-yard line.
Bledsoe really rifles this pass, and it's off, incomplete.
Bledsoe has had difficulties, to say the least, and now he's second-guessing everything he's throwing. Terrible day. So far, he's struggled to get 17 yards and 2 interceptions.
Third down.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. Intercepted at the 41.
Knows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
That's their third interception of the game, and Peter, the D is homing in on the passing game.
Yeah, tough play. I love it.
The Saints have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at the 41-yard line. Fumbled. The Bills have it.
Game over. Yeah, we got it.
And this right here is a live ball, and fortunately for the defense, they grab it and gain possession. Heads up play.
Peter, there are many ways you can start a drive, but a turnover is not one of them.
No, definitely.
Whether it was a backward pass.
All right, what have you got? Okay, all right.
Dan, we've got to look at the pass itself and see whether the ball is moving forward or backwards. That will tell us what happens to the call. Oh, if you ask me, that's moving forward and an incomplete pass.
After review,
I think they'll overrule
the play
this one.
has been ruled a forward pass and therefore incomplete. Second down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right. Okay, here we go. You know exactly what to do. Get the team focused. And get back out there. Let's do it.
Second down with the tight end right.
Ball at the 41.
Brooks throws this on a rope, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Illegal forward pass, number 2, offense. 5-yard penalty and loss of down. Third down.
Brooks was past the line of scrimmage on that play, which made the pass irrelevant. That was an illegal forward pass.
Here's the place they didn't want to be, looking at a third and long situation.
That penalty was a killer. It just makes so much harder to get things done.
Thomas tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kevin Thomas came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
The defense forces fourth down, and even if they had completed the pass,
it still would have been short.
Yes.
You have to run those routes farther in that situation.
Make the return.
Berger lines up for the punt. Berger takes the snap and punts it away. Number 19 fields the punt at the 11.
A return of 14
Tackled
yards
at
on
the
the
25.
Number 19 did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Bills bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 25-yard line. Reed goes in motion. McGahee has his number called on first down and heads left. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run.
Chris Villarreal throws a gorgeous block here. That's how you make room to move the ball.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second down, two tight ends in the game.
Ball at the Bills' 35-yard line.
Up a yard on the play, and that will bring up first down.
First down, Bills. 1st and 10. Ball at the Bills' 36-yard line.
Mold
First
grabs
down,
the bullet,
Bills.
and the Bills take their first timeout. First down from the on.
Ball at the 38-yard line.
Bledsoe tackles this one hard over the middle, and the Bills will take a timeout. That's their second.
First and 10. Ball at the 18-yard line.
Molds didn't haul that one in, and it falls
Eric
incomplete.
Was the intended
Eric
receiver.
Molds tried to snag that
Jay
one across the
Bellamy
middle,
with the
but
coverage.
it doesn't happen.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you.
Second
That's a
and
good
10.
call.
That'll bring up
Ball
second
at the
down.
18-yard line.
Bledsoe rifles it out left side, and the Bills take a timeout. That's their final one. Just short of the first down. That will bring up fourth down.
Brian Lindell. to make
Fourth
the
down
25-yard
and less
attempt.
than a yard.
Brian Moorman holding.
Lindell with a
The field
25-yarder,
goal
and
attempt is good.
it's up through the goalpost. Good.
Ryan Lindell puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
For the first time today, they leave the red zone with only
That's
a
the end
field
of the
goal
second
to
quarter.
show for it.
You know, overall, Dan, the defense has to be happy with how that one played out.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Bills are out in front 10-3. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
Okay, Dana, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our first half by the numbers, and I tell you, first downs have been the story here. The Bills should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Jay Bellamy was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. Saints later on in the first, the Saints inside the red zone. Werewolves of London Fletcher shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Bills, after getting an interception, lucky to Bucky Jones is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. Saints ended the first quarter. John Carney, good night, everybody, is called upon after the red zone problems, and he is true on the short field goal attempt, a 31-yard field goal. Saints winning 3-0. Izell Reese would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Bills have it off an interception already in the red zone. Willis McGahee got the carry here and he was able to break through. A 2-yard touchdown for the Bills. The Bills still midway through the second. Bills leading by 4. Cedric Hodge was in the right place at the right time as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Bills again have it. Drew Bledsoe would find his target on this one. That set up a 26-yard field goal, and that's where we'll leave this one. Saints are down, but still in it, 10-3. And now let's check out the undisputed halftime hero of the first half. Willis McGahee has been unstoppable. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Saints will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 10-3. Let's get down to the field and the action. Stecker decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 18. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Not a lot of efficiency there, and when they do score, you can see that it's the field goal variety. They need to punch it in if they want a shot.
Susie Culver was down on the field and has some information for us. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. Head coach Mike Mularkey told me at halftime that he's barely satisfied with their overall play in the first half. He said, we did give up a few big plays defensively, but that's going to happen sometimes. We just have to learn from our mistakes and come out even stronger. Always nice to see a coach who's optimistic. Back to you.
Susie, thank you. McAllister picked up about 7, and that brings up second down.
Ball at the Saints, 25-yard line.
McAllister gets the call again and barely picks up the first down. Brooks zings it to the right side, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Aaron Brooks has been searching for a rhythm out there, and he's come up short, Dan. As you can see by these numbers, he's been having a rough day of it. So far, he's struggled
to get 41 yards and no touchdowns.
Second down, 2 receivers to the left.
Ball at the Saints, 28-yard line.
Reese hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete.
Illegal forward pass, number 2, offense. 5-yard penalty and loss of down. Third down.
Aaron Brooks was past the line of scrimmage on that play, which made the pass irrelevant. That was an illegal forward pass.
Here's the place they didn't want to be. Looking at a 3rd and long situation.
The penalty was a killer. It just makes so much harder to get things done.
Brooks gets all of his arm into this pass, and it falls incomplete.
With the deflection.
Berger gets ready to punt this away.
Formation. Number 19 to make the return.
Berger gets the ball and pummels this one deep. Number 19 fields the deep punt at the 31. Tackled at the 45.
Number 19 returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
First and
The Bills offense takes the field, and they will start out at their 45-yard line. Bledsoe throws a bullet to the flat, and the catch is made for a gain of a couple.
Josh Reed easily outclassed his defender on that catch, and he had that play all the way.
Another short catch, and that's where they've been utilizing him today.
Yeah, the short routes have been open, and he's been exploiting it.
Second and 7. Ball at the Bills' 47-yard line.
Brown makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Bakir Brown couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Bledsoe unloads this one to the left, and reception's made at the 38. Finally dropped at the 26. First down.
Eric Mold is going to make a great play right here. Snags the football and then really turns on the juice.
Peter, I'm sure he's happy to bring that one in. The last 3 passes to him have all been incompletion.
Yeah, he's struggling a bit there, but this may turn him around.
First down, tight end to the left. Mold grabs the rope right side, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Drew Bledsoe lays this one in beautifully. Got to see it one more time.
Right on the money, Peter. He effectively rendered the defense irrelevant by being so accurate.
Yeah, they might as well have been 10 yards away.
Another short, controlled pass for the completion. Their short game has been pretty good.
About par. Yeah, they haven't been nickel and diming them, but they've been nickel.
McGahee gets the ball and searches for a hole. And touchdown!
This is a nice run here, and when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
That was his second rushing touchdown of the day. Not a bad day at the office so far.
That's typical production for him, Dan. He's that kind of player.
Brian Moorman holding.
Now the extra point.
The extra point is good.
It's good.
Yeah. Hey, keep this thing on me all game. Okay.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Lindell kicks it off. Stecker fields this one deep at the 1. Brought down at the 22.
Aaron Stecker got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Saints offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at their own 22-yard line. Horn goes in motion. Gadd will get the carry on first down and will lose about a yard here.
Sam Adams targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Brooks really rifles this pass. And reception's made at the 39. Chased down at the 50. It will be first down. First down, 3 wideouts in the game. for 6.
Aaron Brooks lived dangerously on that play with a pass into double coverage, but the throw was on target. What a pass.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. McAllister gains 8 yards, and that brings up first down.
McAllister has a great offensive line in front of him. They made that play happen. Yep, those blockers opened up the hole for him. A huge game.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
Haython catches it over the middle and is well past the markers for a first down.
Jerome Haython makes the catch with 3 defenders on his case.
I just don't know why the throw was made in the triple coverage.
Hey, it worked.
Yes, it did. And Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs a very precise route.
And he had to beat his man. Couple of the best banging heads there.
First down, empty backfield. Brooks throws a heater right sideline, and he connects at the 18. Right down at the 17.
Number 28.
Deuce McAllister had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
And that'll do it for the third
That's
quarter.
the end
The
of the
Bills
third quarter.
enjoying the lead, 17-3. He's in for the score.
Joe Horn knows coverage, man. The finer points of pass patterns. Nobody got away from me. I have the ball to catch.
He really beat his man. That was bad coverage.
He's just a great receiver, though. He knew where he had to be, and he was there.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
The extra point is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Carney booms a beauty here. Number 19 decides to take it out of the end zone. Stop at the 17. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. How they turned the ball over leaps out at me, and you have to think that that could come back to haunt them. Turnovers are the most telling stat in the NFL.
Number 19
got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
First and 10.
Whoa, look at all the interceptions there.
McGahee picked up about 7, and that brings up second down.
With the tackle.
Willis McGahee played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
McGahee has his number called on second down and gains about 3 yards.
Derek Rogers fought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
That's his second tackle so far. Third down, just a single receiver on the field. McGahee carries it for the third time in the
down
Heads
2.
out right, hunted down at the 42. That will bring up first down.
Willis McGahee has been taking it inside, taking it outside, heck, wherever this guy wants. What a workhorse. I love it. So far, he's piled up
66 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Check air, check
First
air.
and 10. Ball at the Bills' 42-yard line.
McGahee picks up 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Wow,
Second and
those
4.
are nice stats. Way to
Ball at
carry the
Bills'
ball.
48-yard line.
McGahee takes it for his 14th carry and gains about 3 yards.
Cedric Hodge made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They don't allow them to convert, but they did allow them to get very close.
Third and short. Let's see if they can come up with another big stand.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down. Norman lines up for the punt. Norman gets the ball and punts it away. The Saints' offense is now on the field, and except for a few big plays, they really can't be happy with their passing game to this point. We'll see what they call on this drive as they start at their own 20-yard line. Second down, 1 man back.
Rhino! Rhino! Black!
Posey gets the sack way back at the 9. Third down. The clock
21.
is stopped at 2
Ball at
minutes.
the Saints' 9-yard line.
McAllister didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Deuce McAllister had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
Peter, they cannot seem to connect on the long ball. They've taken some shots there, but nothing is working.
Yeah, their timing is off. They need to go to shorter passes.
Makes the return.
Berger lines up in his own end zone for the punt. Berger takes the snap and punts it away. Number 19 fields it at the 50. Tackled at the 41.
Number 19 racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
Here comes the counter.
The Bills had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at the 41-yard line. Reed goes in motion. McGahee picks up 11. The Saints take their first timeout. First down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Ball at the 30-yard line.
McGahee cruises out to the left. The Saints will take a timeout. That's their second. Second down.
Second
The
and
clock
8.
is stopped at 1:38. The game is at the 15. The Saints take a timeout. That's their final one.
Well, as you can see,
First and
up over
10.
the 100-yard mark, just another day in the office.
Loss of 2 yards on
A loss of yards here, but they aren't too concerned about that. They just want to keep that clock moving.
McGahee, come on, man.
Well, they'll wait until the last second to snap this one and take as much time as possible off the clock here.
loss of 1.
Well, that did it, Dan. They can now use up all the clock by just sitting on the ball. What a game.
Loss of 2 yards on
Well, there's a loss that'll bring up fourth down, Dan. And while it's a big play, the clock still ticks on. Another 40 seconds will roll off the clock here.
And that is going to do it for this one. The Bills come out on top, 17-10. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Yeah, that's right, fellas. That's right, fellas. We got it.
All right, gang, great work as always. And with that, we welcome everybody back to the ESPN studios for our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Bills stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Drew Bledsoe connected with his man on this one. A 27-yard play that set up a Bills touchdown. The Bills now up by 14. The Saints come right back. Ball at the 18. Aaron Brooks would find his target on this one. A 17-yard touchdown for the Saints. Bills out in front by 7. Willis McGahee led his big old offensive line pave the way on this one. The Bills have it again. Willis McGahee would get the carry here. Good blocking up front. It helped us bring him. And that's where we'll leave this one. Bills edge out a win, 17-10. Now let's talk to a player who was instrumental in their dominant running game and is our player of the game. Willis McGahee is on the field with our Susie Calder. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You really hustled today. And you nosed them out in this nail-biter game. What made the difference for you guys to come out triumphant today?
Well, as you know, our defense played great. They were getting after the ball and hustling all game long. We just got fired up from watching them play. It was a nice effort all around.
Chris, back to you.
That concludes our presentation of the NFL preseason on ESPN, celebrating its 25th anniversary as the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. See you next time.